up, guys? It's summer. Today we're going to be looking at the Teen Kitchen by Emily and Lila Allen. So what I did is I tried 5 different recipes from this book because I'm not going to review every single recipe, and wanted to see if they get matched what is supposed to be in the book. The first recipe we're gonna look at is Granny's pancakes. Start off, we're gonna be making some Granny's pancakes, as you can guess from the breakfast chapter. For this, need 1 egg, 1 cup milk, 1 tablespoon sugar, 1 tablespoon vegetable oil, 1 scant cup unbleached all-purpose flour, which is just like less than a cup, 2 teaspoons baking powder, and cinnamon sugar or maple syrup for topping. Now, the first directions are: in a medium bowl, whisk together the egg, milk, sugar, and oil in a small bowl. Mix the flour and baking powder. Add the dry mixture to the wet. So we're just going to be doing that now. This is just a generic brand egg from Kroger. This right here is just 1% low-fat milk, generic brand also from Kroger. And this sugar that I'm using is Zalka Marina pure cane sugar, since they didn't really specify what kind of sugar to use. I don't really think it'll make that much of a difference, because if it would, then they would have specified which one to use. And then for the oil, I'm using Bertolli Extra Light Tasting Olive Oil, which is like just the same thing as like any regular vegetable oil. Okay, so for the flour, it's called King Arthur Unbleached All-Purpose Flour. And for the baking powder, again, it's just generic brand from, this one's from Walmart. Set the skillet on medium, which is a 5 here, so we're just gonna get the butter out. I'm only going to use like a tablespoon, since they don't specify how much to put on the skillet. Now that the butter looks dispersed enough, we're going to ladle the batter onto the griddle, and then wait until the pancakes bubble, then flip and re-grease the pan when needed. It says about like 2 tablespoons per pancake, so we're just gonna be using this again that we already used before. Okay, the approximate serving size is 12 pancakes, but I actually got a little bit more than that. I think like 16 or 17. They look pretty good, but since it doesn't have a picture accompanying it, I didn't know if these were supposed to be more on the pale side or the brown side. I'm gonna try some of these with some cinnamon sugar. This is just the generic brand from Kroger. Okay, so I actually like these better without the cinnamon sugar. I think that kind of takes away from just like the butteriness and the smoothness. I honestly just give these like a 7 out of 10. They're pretty good. They're nice to have for breakfast if you want, but they're not like the best pancakes I've ever had kind of pancakes, but pretty decent. Next, we're gonna have these Margherita flatbread pizzas. And I need to know who did the photography for this book because this looks way more appetizing than it actually did. Okay, so for the Margherita flatbread pizzas, I actually had a little bit of a technical difficulty and couldn't film the entire footage, so I didn't get a chance to rate it, but I'm gonna do that now. And I'm gonna give the Margherita flatbread pizzas a, oh my gosh, I honestly think I'm gonna give them a 2 out of 10. Just because they looked nothing like they did in the book. There was this weird, like, I don't know if it was the tomatoes or like the mozzarella that had this weird liquid that just came off of it. Everything just kept falling apart. I had to keep re-rolling the dough. And part of it was like on my hand, like I cut the tomatoes too thick. But overall, it just did not taste good whatsoever. And last but not least, for dessert, we have fruit fritters. Another technical difficulty for the fruit fritters. I think probably a 6 out of 10. Mostly on my part because I didn't know that oil heats up really fast and can cook things really fast. So I ended up just having to put a whole bunch of cinnamon to coat the fritters just so they could at least be edible. They just ended up looking way too dark, but still, it was still okay, I guess. Thank you guys for watching this video. Click the subscribe button below for more content on your way. Comment, like, and rate this video as well. And I'll see you next time. Bye!